Hey, Bad Company 2 gamers out there. This is the Red Dragon speaking, and today we're taking a look at the chopper guide, tips and tricks. We're going to start off with some basic tips and then move into some of the good stuff, some more of the advanced strategies for you. So tip number one, have people in the chopper with you when you fly off. It should be common sense, right? Especially a transport chopper. Don't camp the chopper, but don't let somebody steal your chopper. If you see your chopper's available and you don't feel like flying it, let a teammate know so they can hop in it, because it's very embarrassing to let the other team have your chopper. Be an engineer if you're going to fly or be in a chopper. This way you can land in case you get damaged, and you can heal your own chopper and get back up flying safely. Lastly, I cannot teach you how to fly after watching this video. No one can. I'm not going to sit there and show you how to move your thumbs. The only way to learn to fly is by flying yourself, and by just experiencing it, and you're probably going to crash. But don't let that frustrate you. Don't be scared of flying. Grab it when it's available, and the best place to learn is a private match. I know this can be hard getting a private match because you have to have 8 people, but that's definitely the best way to learn. Enough with the basics, on to more of the advanced. Looking at the Black Hawk transport chopper, when flying, you want to fly in a circle around the enemy base. Be mindful of what side your gunner is on. If he or she is on the left or right side, you want to have that side facing towards the enemy base as you circle. That way they can rain fire from above down on the enemies. Never hover in one spot. Keep moving and keep a safe distance. Also, you want to float up and down to avoid target designators and missiles as you're flying. Have an engineer in the back. Why? Because they can heal the chopper in the air. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to find the right spot to heal, so you just have to play with that. Sometimes it's on the bottom, sometimes it's on the top, sometimes it's somewhere I never thought to point it. But just move it around until you get that sweet spot and keep it there to heal the chopper. Communicate to your passengers and use the chopper to let passengers parachute out over enemy lines. If you're a passenger, spot enemies on the ground. It's a lot easier to gun down people with big red spots over their head than it is not. With the attack choppers, you never leave without a gunner. It's stupid. The driver should avoid erratic driving and dive bombing to allow the gunner the best chance possible of popping enemies on the ground. The gunner is the most powerful seat in the chopper, not the driver. So don't get greedy with your missiles. Target other airborne targets first, such as enemy choppers or UAVs. The UAV with that alternate fire weapon is a great tool to take down choppers. Use the chopper as support to take bases or defend them from above. So if you are flying and you see that your team has just armed a crate, watch that crate, have your gunner pointed in that right direction. That way they can rain fire down on there and protect that base. You can be very effective. The main driver's missiles are effective against armor, heavy armor, but the gunner is great for taking out jeeps, Humvees, soldiers on the ground, anything of that sort. The alternate weapon gives the attack chopper gunner a target designator dart to light up enemies on the ground and armor. It also gives the driver, if he has the alternate weapon specialty on, a rocket which can home into targets that have been tagged with the target designator. Note that we were doing this in a private match. We were testing out a lot of these different ideas and theories, and note that this does miss a lot. The missile for the driver does miss a lot, and it still takes 2 shots to destroy a tank with it, so it's not that effective. You can try it out and play for it for yourself, because it's a fun toy to play with, but I just did not find it very effective. If I had to recommend one for you, I would recommend the faster reload, especially for the gunner, because you can just lay down fire constantly. Finally, you will be tagged by a target designator at some point or another, and you will hear the missile lock on, and it's almost a guaranteed hit and kill for the person on the ground, unless you have the smoke attachment, which will shoot out a flare and remove the dart from your vehicle. And this works on land and air vehicles. So as soon as you see that missile lock-on screen pop up, you want to shoot that smoke, and then you can start laughing at the poor guy who was so excited because he tagged you and he thought he had an easy kill. So that's it for the basic and advanced tips for chopper piloting and riding. If you want some more battlefield tips and strategies, be sure you're checking out the Battle Strats Battlefield Guide. I'll post a link in the description box. You also want to be sure to join in on our forums. We're not a clan, we're just a community who loves helping other gamers. We enjoy gaming, and we're always looking for more players to play with and more conversation. So check us out and look for some more videos and guides coming very soon for Bad Company 2. Thanks. Red Dragon signing